Hello, welcome or welcome back to The Curious Senior. I'm Shar, and I'm glad you clicked on this video. For those that are unsure about artificial intelligence and other new technologies, you're in the right place. This channel is dedicated to helping seniors understand them, as well as other helpful digital tools and gadgets. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video, check it out. It explains how artificial intelligence affected me and why I think it is important that you have at least a working knowledge of this technology as we move forward. As a quick recap of my first video, here's some of the reasons that could help you overcome any reluctance you have to try AI. First of all, AI does not think. Second, you control the interaction. And finally, if you're afraid of AI getting more of your data, there are ways to use AI without giving up your data. For instance, Brave Leo doesn't store your information and you can use it on your phone or PC. You can also use a virtual private network, which masks your IP address, the location of your computer. Still, to stay safe, at the very least, I suggest that you don't upload any documents with identifying data, like your date of birth, your social insurance, or your SIN number, or your banking information. While AI itself isn't bad, sometimes there's bad people that do bad things. Use your head and stay safe. I'll be honest with you, I was very reluctant to try artificial intelligence because I'm a big sci-fi fan and I've seen some of those really worst case scenarios. And certainly many fears about AI come from movies, headlines, and other media. But that mindset isn't beneficial for anyone. Fear gets more views on TV and the internet for sure, but it isn't a good way for us to go through our lives. As a matter of fact, most apps have options where you can switch off what data it collects. Now, I'm not here to convince you whether or not you should or shouldn't use AI. This video is for those that are interested in trying artificial intelligence that is suitable for seniors. In other words, the curious senior. With so many choices available, I'm limiting this video to 3 beginner-friendly AI tools that many seniors find very approachable. They all have a free tier and they are easily accessible. There's links for all of them in the description. Of course, a lot of people do decide to pay for the program, a higher tier program. So in this video, we'll also cover what's covered in the free tier, what's included in the next tier up, and how the costs compare between the 3. Most people won't need more access than that unless they're a real AI geek, which I am not. First thing, let's look at ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an OpenAI company with a mission to ensure safe and beneficial AI for everyone. Many people use ChatGPT for things like writing articles or emails, making up reports. It's also fantastic for summarizing really large documents or multiple documents into key points or charts. You can also use it without typing. You can use your voice if you'd like, which is a great thing if you have accessibility issues. It has a very straightforward format that makes ChatGPT for seniors an easy first step into understanding how AI works. This model also has access to the largest context window, which is the maximum amount of information it can consider at one time. This means ChatGPT has more breadth than other models. As I said, the free tier is good for most people, but the next level up, the Go plan, is very reasonably priced if you want to access more than is in the free plan. It's just basically the same, but more. The next one I want to look at is Google Gemini. Now everybody knows about Google, and if you already use Google, Gemini will feel very familiar. It's already integrated into many of the Google applications like Gmail, Google Docs, and even on Android and Apple phones. Because of that, you don't have to leave wherever you're working to use AI. You just click on their star-like icon. I think they call it a sparkle or something. And it'll take you to the AI. It's a good, well-rounded choice that can handle almost all needs. Since Gemini is connected to Google, you can use it for answering everyday questions, planning a trip, seeing both sides of a news report, and many more things. Think of it as Google search on steroids. It goes deeper and can explain things more clearly. This model is also changing the fastest, so it is the most likely to come out with new features very quickly. Gemini's pricing rivals that of OpenAI for the Google AI Plus plan. Finally, let's take a look at Claude AI. Claude's a little different, even though it rivals the other two, but it has very strong language skills, and it's said to have the strongest guardrails of all the three models. Guardrails are the policies, technical controls, and monitoring mechanisms that are meant to keep the system safe, ethical, and legal. Because it has such great language skills, it's good at retaining your tone if you want it to generate documents. It can clarify complex ideas into simple language. It's good for brainstorming and writing drafts. And it's also great for learning at a slower pace. However, this model isn't quick to change, so you shouldn't expect any fast innovation. Also, Claude is almost twice as much as the other two models when you step up from the free tier, but it is also the best for personalized interactions. Many seniors describe Claude as a patient teacher, and if personality counts for you, then it might be a good choice. Now, I've added a comparison chart here if you want to look it over to see the features of each of them to help you make a decision. But as I said before, all of them are a good choice for seniors. Now that you've seen the pros and cons of these artificial intelligence models, all you have to do is pick one. You don't need to use all three, but if you're curious, you certainly can. As I said, there's free tiers on all of them. After you've chosen one model, just ask it one small question. That's enough to begin. If you don't like what it gives you as a response, you can keep asking for changes until you get something useful. AI doesn't care. It actually suggests other things that might help you related to your question too. Now, artificial intelligence isn't going away, so my question is, why aren't you learning it now? If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe to The Curious Senior. It really helps us. If you want to know more, watch my next video that walks you through a real-life query using ChatGPT. Follow along with me to see what AI might be able to do for you. It's full of information that can help you get the most out of your AI experience, including tips and tricks. Please comment below and tell me, which AI model did you try and what would you like to see next on our channel? I read all the comments and they help me to decide what is important to you. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again on The Curious Senior. Bye for now.